Well, good morning and welcome to Mindful Movement with AARP Alabama. I'm your host, Judy Mannings, and today's session is with Health Educator Jerri Haslem. Folks, we want to remind you that AARP empowers people to choose how they live as they age. AARP is a nonpartisan 501c4 organization that has over 420,000 members in Alabama. AARP's role is to advocate for those 50 plus and their families. AARP is committed to offering opportunities for people to stay engaged from home. The Mindful Movement series provides an opportunity for you to keep moving in the safety of your own home. Hi, Jerri. What do you have in store for us today?
Well, hello, Judy. How are you today?
Wonderful. Waiting on you to keep us warm this morning.
Today, we are going to use weights. We've not used them in a couple of weeks. And what I want to say is if you don't have weights, canned goods, bottled water, we're always improvising because sometimes when we're at home, we have things that we don't even think of that will actually take care of our needs. So it's about the weights today.
All right, now, folks, remember, before you begin any exercise routine, you should consult with your physician to be sure it's safe to participate. All right, Jerri, you see I got my water here. I'm ready to go, and I'm quite sure everyone else is waiting on you. So let's get started.
Let's do it. Let's go. Let's do it. Hello, everyone, and I am just so excited today. We're going to use weights, but what you need to know is if you don't have weights, guess what? Your body can be used as a weight. Your canned goods, bottles of waters, there are things that we have that we don't think about. So I don't want you to feel like if you don't have hand weights, you can't do this class. So give me a smile. Let's warm up just a little bit. I want you to take your feet and just put them maybe about hip distance apart, maybe a little bit further if you're comfortable. And what we're going to do, we're going to warm up. Then we're going to grab these weights or the bottle of water or whatever you have, or if you don't have anything, and we're going to have some fun. Okay? So right here, I want you to give me just a little bit of a squat and raise those arms above your head. Come down again, give me a squat. Take those, we're just warming up, okay? We can take this a little bit faster or slower, but we're squatting down and just raising our arms overhead. I want 4 more, okay? It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just to get that body warmed up a little bit before we pick up those weights. Does that make sense a little bit? Right here, let's take these arms out. We're just going to take them out as if we're our own bird. We're taking them out, and it's just a little bit of a squat, just a little bit of a squat, just a little rhythm. Okay, so let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those arms down. Let's do those squats just one more time, okay? Again, take those legs out, hips are apart. You're simply going to squat down. Your arms are right here. And when you stand up, you raise your arms above your head. Let's do 8 of them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How about that? Okay. Let's take those arms out again. Just giving ourselves just a little opportunity to get a little bit warm before we pick up the weights. Let's get 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, what I always tell you is whatever we're doing, you can modify. If you're not comfortable, if you want to do more, if you want to do less, always listen to me, but listen to your body because it's much smarter. So I'm going to grab these weights right here, okay? And we're going to start with a combination move. First thing I'm going to do, my weights are just right here by my side. I'm standing up nice and tall. I'm relaxed. Don't hunch those shoulders up. Keep those shoulders down. They're not here to greet the ears, okay? We're going to start with just a simple bicep. I don't want you to grip the weights tight. They're just in your hand. And we're just going to go on with just a little, right here, just a little bit of a hammer up and down. So my palms are facing each other. And I'm just going to go with 8 here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's just the basic bicep, working the front of that arm, not squeezing the weights tight. The weights are in your hand. You're controlling them, but I don't want that tension and that stress. I don't want you squeezing them. I simply want you to hold them in your hands, okay? Give me 8 more. Again, they're right here by your side. You're controlling that weight up and down. I don't want you to swing it. It's not a swing. You're controlling it when it comes up as well as when you bring it back down, okay? Give me 8. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's just simple, a simple bicep. A lot of times we don't think about it. We may pick up something and we may think, oh my goodness, I don't have the strength in my hand. But actually, it may be coming from your arms. So making sure that you're using your entire body when you're picking up things and not just your hands, okay? We're going to take that move and let's add on to it a combination. So on a bicep is what we did with just like a hammer curl. But this time I want you to take your arms out. Now notice my arms are not hiked up. It's just simply a raise. So they're here and here. Got it? Let's practice that. Bring it up and just bring those arms out. Arms are not hiked up. They're just simply elevated. Okay? So that's 1, 2. Let's try that again. 1, 2. Got it? We're going to add on. This is going to be 4 parts. So let me show you. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice I'm not letting the weights flop down. I'm bringing the weights down. So you're controlling all 4 parts of this move, okay? What do I require? A smile. So guess what? Give me that smile and let's put those together. 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? I'm not letting the arms flop down. I'm bringing the arms down, okay? Let's try to do those with just a good, let's try 8, and if you want to do more or less, but let's try 8. So let's bring it up. 2, 3, and 4. 2, 2, 3, and 4. 3, 2, 3, and 4. This is our 4th one. This is number 5. Number 6. Number 7. And last one, number 8. How about that? Bringing all that together. Sometimes we think we have to move extremely fast. We don't. We're just trying to control the move, okay? So now let's take our legs out just a little bit and we're going to hinge from our hips and we're just simply going to do what we call a fly. Now, when you do this, I don't want you to look at me. You can look at me the first time. But after you look at me the first time, I don't want you to look at me. I want you to get your body in a line. So when I'm hinged over, I'm not looking at the screen. I'm really gazing down. And that's what I want you to think about. So you're hinging right here. Your arms are right here by your side. And you're simply bringing them up using your back. And then we squeeze and stand up. So with this move, a lot of times I say, watch me the first time. And this is a case where I want you to watch me. And you can bring them up to your comfort level, okay? So you're hinged down. You're simply going to take flies out and bring them back down and stand up. And sometimes if you lift too high, you may feel like that doesn't feel good or your rotator cuff. You might have difficulties doing it. I don't want you to injure yourself. I want you to feel comfortable with this. So even if you move over with a hinge and you can't extend it out, that's fine. You could just take it out and stand up squeezing with the back side of your body, okay? Because what we want to do is make sure we're doing safety. And the fly may be something that maybe you can't do hinged over. Maybe you have to just extend your arms out and bring them down. Just doing a fly that way, Okay, so you're just going to take it out. And a lot of times I say this, if you're hugging a tree, okay, you're going to hug the tree and take it out. It's just a hug, and you're using the back of your body. Your arms can be straight or have a slight bend in them, not too straight. We don't want to hyperextend that move, okay? So let's just hug that tree and take it out. It's 4, 3, it's 2, and 1, okay? Now, with this move, I call it a W for win. We're going to win with this. We're going to bring our elbows in, and notice I have the weights. I'm not gripping the weights. I just simply am holding them in my arms. And I'm simply going to take those arms out and bring it in. You're squeezing, bringing those elbows back into you, okay? So take it out and extend. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring them back in. How did that feel? I want you to feel comfortable and warm, not like it's something that's a punishment. You know, I always say that, okay? So let's try to do all of that again. Fair enough? So let's start with our arms up, extend, up, extended, bring it down, got it, up, there we go, 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, and 4, got it? How does that feel? And I hope you get a rhythm where you're feeling comfortable and strong. There we go. Let's do 2 more, okay? Bringing it up. Let's do 1 more. Let's bring that up. There we go. Now, let's go with our flies. Or maybe we'll just go with hugging the tree, okay? So we're going to hug the tree. We're just hugging that big oak tree. There we go. We're going to bring this in, extend it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. I'm a big fan of what I call functional moves. And when I say that, think of things that you do in your daily life and let that exercise or that position be something that you're comfortable doing, because you will use your body that way. Lifting things, holding things, tying something around something, extending that body. That's why we're doing these things. Let's go with our W because we're winning. Let's do 10 of them. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you're comfortable, you can take those weights. It's kind of hard sometimes to double up a can good. Sometimes you can, or you can just go with 1 and drop one of the weights. It's just strictly your preference. If you want to double them up, or if you just want to take 1 in your hand. So let's just place 1, put 1 back down, and let's just hold on to the 1 weight that we have, okay? Now with this, I'm going to work my wrist when I do this. So I'm going to take it out, and I'm just going to rotate that wrist. I'm just rotating. There you go. It seems as if, well, that's easy enough, but you're using nothing but your wrist. Your arm is there for the ride, and so is your hand. Making a circle, give it a circle, 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 and circle, and bring it down. When you do that, that wrist is helping to strengthen that forearm. Again, think about your entire arm when you're lifting something. Sometimes, again, we feel like, oh, it's our hand, or maybe it was my forearm, or maybe my shoulder. Making sure that your entire body parts, all of them, are engaged when we're lifting things, not just grabbing something with our fingers, okay? Let's take the other one. Let's rotate that around. There we go. We're using that wrist, and I think I called it a wrist before. I hope so. Sometimes I call my wrist my ankle, and if I did, forgive me, okay? Work it around. There we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. How was that? Let's go back to the other arm right here. We're just going to go with a straight lift. So my palm is facing forward, and I'm simply going to lift that and bring it down. I'm lifting it up and bringing it down. Not too high. It's a lift and bring it down. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's change hands. Again, the arm is straight. It's not stiff. Has a slight bend, a natural bend in the elbow, but I don't want it curled, okay? Preference, a straight arm. Let's give me 8. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, is 2, and 1. Now, this is something that people may ask, how many should I do? Jerri, how many should I be doing? What's comfortable for you? Someone may feel like they can do 2 sets or 3 sets. Someone may feel, you know what? The strength, or maybe I've had some type of injury or surgery, I can only do 1 set. I always tell you, listen to your body. And not only listen to your body, understand why and what are we doing to strengthen that. I also recommend not only sets and the quantity that you're doing. Understand if we're doing weights, it's a different time frame than cardio. You know, we read all these different reports, how much cardio should we be doing? Making sure that we feel strong and not, again, as if it's a punishment. So someone may say, oh, I walk briskly for 10 minutes a day. Someone else may say, I do 30 minutes a day. When it comes to your weight, any type of strength, I always recommend do not get fixed on a time. I don't care if you do 5 sets and you do 5 minutes, or you do several different things and you do 45 minutes. It really is that individual. I don't want you prescribing or thinking I didn't do enough. Understand your body, it appreciates it when you work it and not punish it, okay? I'm going to grab this other weight and we're going to do 2 more exercises, okay? So with this other weight, I've got both weights in my hands right here. What I'm going to do this time, I'm going to actually just do a kickback. So I'm going to lean just a little bit and I'm just taking my arm straight back. Make sure you don't get too close to the wall and hit it, because you know I've done things like that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to slightly put my head down because I don't want to give myself any kind of contradictory move. So I'm just simply working that tricep and my arms are going straight back. Now, this is what I want you to know. They don't have to go extremely high. You're looking down, you're gazing downward, and you're simply no tension, no stress. Relax those shoulders. There you go. And you're just lifting the arms straight back. Your abs are engaged. It's a full body. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How about that? Again, working a little differently, the triceps, okay? That's what I'm doing. Right here, I'm simply going to hinge over and I'm just going to stand straight up. Just working the back, not a complete deadlift, but I'm hinging over and I'm using everything in the back of me just to squeeze and stand up. Hinging over and standing up. Give me 4 more. Let's go. It's 4, 3, 2, give me 1 more, 1 more. So today, I'm hoping that you're understanding how strength is so important, just as important as your balance, your cardio. All of these things work together. So being able to lift things is very important, especially you think about it. I don't care what your age is, when you're getting up, using your body, not only your lower body, your upper body, to stand up, to get out of a chair, to get out of a tub, to get out of a car, especially if it's a low car, something low, how you have to lift to even get out. That strength is so important in your everyday function. Again, take some canned goods, just to, give yourself some alternating, but understand those type of exercises are just as important as your cardio. So I have, as always, I've enjoyed it. I hope you have. I hope you take what we've learned today and make that a part of your functional activities. So Thank you so much always. Judy, what do you, I hope you were doing that.
Of course, I was, Jerry, because I also you have taught us enough to realize the importance of doing those things that we are doing every day, being functional. Yes, I did do it. You know, the reaching up, going back. It's really important to keep that body in a line. So thank you so much. Each week you bring a different challenge to us, but you prepare us to meet that challenge. So we so appreciate it so much. So in the meantime, thank you again, Jerry. And folks, we've dropped a survey in the chat box. Please take a moment to let us know what you think about the program. Thanks for joining us, and please tune in Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central Time for the next session of Mindful Movement. Have a great day.